They got so mad about Lizard telling them to like move troops, they just decided they didn't want to fight the war.
Lizard, unpause this game or I'm gonna find a new Japan.
It's literally nation ruining.
What did Lizard just do?
You just put my IP in public chat.
Welcome back to the Venice series, where Italian troops are redeploying after a glorious victory against Burgundy in the last part, towards our coastlines where the transports await them. Italy and Hungary are preparing for a grand invasion of an enemy who has been a thorn on our side for so long, taking colonies, joining wars against us, and even sending troops to Europe to fight us. This is part of one of the three major wars in the world going on right now. In the last part, the forces of Italy, Hungary, dual monarchy, and the Danubians crushed Burgundy in Scandinavia. Not only was it a disaster for Burgundy, who has surrendered, most of the Scandinavian army got wiped out here, going from their potential 130 professional brigade count to about 20. Something rather ominous that we can see here are the presence of Arcadian troops in Burgundy as if they were going to join that war. Very strange. What's Arcadia doing here? As I said in the last part, there are rules that allow for nations to separately surrender out of wars, leaving the rest of their allies to fight, and that's exactly what Burgundy has done here. And to clarify, any war score that the DM or Danubians take here counts towards the overall 100 war score. We can never go above 100. So for example, if we take 80 war score from Burgundy, we have 20 left for the rest of the war, or anyone else who surrenders. We're still at war with Scandinavia, Batavia and Ethiopia. That's the European war that's going on right now. Well, mostly a European war. It might become an African war soon. Elsewhere in the world, China is actually invading two different places, Russia and India. One of these wars is the great betrayal of Spain and the impending loss of his Indian territory, and the other involves Aryanam also invading Russia. There's still a player on Poland-Lithuania, and there's actually talk that China, if they defeat Russia, is going to liberate Poland-Lithuania's cores, which is a massive, devastating peace deal if that does go through. As for the Indian war, does Spain actually have hope for this? He's on sanctions, which means his nation is crippled. He was betrayed horribly by his former allies, but he still has a vastly superior navy to all his enemies. Zorao hasn't got cruisers yet, Japan is only starting to get cruisers, while Spain already has about 30. And he's actually able to hold a front line in southern India. We will see how all three of these fascinating wars develop in this part. But before that, the election events. My knowledge on these election events has been completely misrepresented. I know what these election events do. I learned them and I read them when I first started playing the game. Over time I just found them pretty useless and I stopped reading them, just like many other annoying pop-ups in Victoria 2. And I got into the habit of just instantly clicking something to get rid of it, because they weren't really important for my playstyle because I never played republics. The only major republic in the vanilla world being the United States of America, which I'm not a big fan of playing. I suppose Mexico's more challenging, but they become an empire half the time. So Zombie didn't teach me what they did or how they worked, he just reminded me that I should be using them if I am playing as a republic and I need a certain party in power. In any case, what we did was a great success. I have a much better party in power, I'm not laissez-faire. I can subsidise my factories, although I can't build any new ones. Also very crucial is that I've got pro-military instead of pacifist, which means I can reorganise and resupply my army faster. And also the maximum military spending cap, which is the pay for my soldier pops, means I can recruit them faster and replenish more of them when they unfortunately pass away. So let's see how all three of these ongoing wars progress.
Plug-in, do you have transports?
Yeah, I do. Where do you want to go?
We can invade Crafter.
Yeah, I'll give it a try. Yeah.
How many brigades does he have and how much Meltech? 70 brigades. 7... Dude, we'll just try him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. His navy's getting killed by marksmen.
I really think that the separate piece rule is retarded. I really do.
It is. Danubia, add your stuff. You should be able to add more. You can add Rhineland and North Rhine and all the shit.
Marksman, give me mill access. I'm going to invade Ethiopia.
I'm already fucking on it, Weevil. Let's do it. I'm going to naval land on him through the Suez. All his army sieging down Spanish Africa, so I'm just going to pop into these mountains in his home country and burn him to the fucking ground. You're not allowed to move through neutral. Did you land that?
I landed. I have transports. I'm going to then move through neutral Egypt because I'll have an occupation.
Ethiopia's mobilizing. He knows. Oh, Crafter's on his coastline. Look at that. Oh my god, I attacked him. How did he get there? Successfully landed in Ethiopia in the south by brute force.
Alright, I'm snaking through Egypt right now.
Is there anything else we can add?
Why don't we leave some for the rest of the war for Ethiopia and stuff?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I guess this is it then. I really doubt we're going to be able to sea lion Scandi to get those cores anyway, so I think...
Nah, but we're killing Ethiopia. Maybe he'll separate surrender too.
What's the Asian war then?
Asian war, it's that your sub Bolton and Japan and China and Ethiopia all attacked me.
I can't fucking have that, you know, I can't, that's kind of like suicide.
Oh, Scandi's wiping my transports.
Golden
No one could
Bay-
have warned me that Scandinavia was finally here.
I just noticed, but Spuggan, I'm gonna send my transports up.
We're alright, just go through. Did I get troops wiped from this? Maybe I did. 7 Miltech, do you think we could attack him even in mountains?
I think we can attack him, especially.
He has Batavia. Fucking can't believe it. Batavia again, still on the same side as Ethiopia. These fucking retards. They're telling us how it's a one-off thing because of the last war, but they just do it again.
Alright, Spud, let's get prepared to attack some mountains.
Arcadia's coming too, the fucking bastard. Right, I'm starting the attack.
You saw Arcadia join with Scandinavia, right?
He just joined right now, actually.
If, for example, there was a big effort against Arcadia, would you guys be able to bankroll that?
Yes, absolutely.
extent.
Spain will bankroll you.
Do you have an actual navy?
No. I can't build cruisers, I don't have steamer convoys unless someone builds them in me. Everyone be quiet and listen, just for a second, right? I come up with the best ideas when I'm pissing. After a year grace period has passed, truce break on Burgundy.
Not bad idea.
Mid-war of this
Isn't
war.
that a train war?
No.
I said
Trade
after
war
the
is
year
okay.
grace period.
That's true, that's true,
How
that's
much?
true.
Hold on. How much war score did you guys take on Burgundy?
70 something.
I got a really good role in the Southern African battle.
Pretty much got DMs from Scorpio saying he's not gonna. He doesn't want the sub to release Poland, but I guess this guy's gonna keep trying to do it. Sick.
Right, the Southern battle won't go well, Weevil. Someone build steamer
ask him.
factories in me. Deborah Tabor is one. Follow up?
I can't send troops down there, sadly, I think, because, like, his ship's there.
You can go through, listen to this, right? Italy, Hungary, Russia, Aryanam, Spain,
Oh, shit.
Egypt.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Keeps pausing it. Threaten to ban him.
Scandi, hey, what's up, Scandi?
No, I asked him to come here. Threaten to ban Lizard if he keeps pausing.
Okay.
You guys,
Well, I told him come here and talk to you. I'm not the GM. I'm just the host.
It's not against the rules to disobey sub instructions.
No, it's
I mean,
immoral.
apparently,
Lizard, unpause the game or you're getting banned from this game.
they got so mad about Lizard telling them to like move troops and shit that they just decided they didn't want to fight the war.
That's fine. You aren't technically required to follow sub instructions. There's no rule against it. Blizzard, unpause this game. I'm going to find a new Japan.
It's literally nation ruining. They're gonna surrender to 100.
I'm going to repeat myself one more time. He can't surrender your war score for you, but you can't make him do whatever you want.
They actually
Unpause
can because
the
they're the
game.
war leader. I'm not
You
gonna
can't
unpause.
surrender
Blizzard, you
as the
have
war
fucking
leader.
15 seconds or I'm banning you.
Okay.
Blizzard, they can't surrender your war score. That's another rule.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I just disconnected him.
Madman Arnold, you might want to play Japan instead.
Yeah, Arnold Japan.
Mate, it only goes up from here, please.
What's going on? Why are we rehosting?
We're rehosting. Arnold's playing
Lizard
Japan.
won't unpause the game, so we're going to rehost without him.
Does anyone remember when Lizard cried about people pausing?
If you're not going to listen to my ruling, and if you're not going to unpause the game, you're getting banned. It's
The
that simple.
ruling
Go
is
get some
like
coffee.
what?
I told him that China can't surrender a war for everyone else, but he's also not required to follow sub instructions.
Technically, according to the rules that are in the game, if you're in a war, you have to fight that war.
As long as you're not
on Japan,
piecing
yeah?
the war, that's fine. If you decide you don't want to fight a war
Japan,
anymore,
Arnold,
you
yeah.
can become like a DMZ.
If China doesn't want to fight anymore, he has to surrender.
He's the war leader.
I don't want to surrender for other people's.
Well, then you have to fight the war. That's according to the rules.
I can surrender and not fight it.
Crafter, what do you want him to do? Do you want him to surrender the war for all of you then?
He can surrender separately.
He can't because he's not
He's the war leader.
It doesn't matter. Make him a DMZ, but he has to surrender.
Why are we surrendering anyway?
Wait, is Lizard rage quitting? What's going on?
Thumbs up, by the way.
Why does this guy want to release Poland though? Like, what's the reason?
Scorpio said he wanted to release Poland, but he thought the negation was dead. I told him it's still alive. We got to play it, and then
All right, I'm going back to my room now. I got my coffee.
China, you're gonna duck on me and use all 100 war score to give to Poland?
no, I'm not gonna give it 100.
I'm back. Is Lizard on Japan or is Arnold?
ATW,
Yep.
we can actually make a deal now because now there's no
Real
Poland
David.
player.
There's a guy on Georgia that clearly... Alright, you kicked him. Next time, ban him. And guys, I'll stop server muting you when you don't talk over me. Alright, you didn't do
Don't
it.
talk over the admin, guys. Come on, get it together.
1894.
It's okay, I'm muting Crafter ironically.
It's 192 in the revolutionary calendar.
Nothing of value was lost.
Why is Crafter rage quit now?
I mute him for 10
I hope
seconds, and he leaves.
Good, fucking god. I'm sure this is because Crafter's getting muted and not fully occupied in Ethiopia.
Admin,
That's
3
not
checks.
it, yeah.
Can we get a player for it?
Are we starting without Ethiopia?
Did
Yeah.
Crafter get full
The rage
siege?
quit.
It's important in this fucking.
Yeah.
It's actually.
We should actually get an Ethiopia.
It's actually annoying that we don't have an Ethiopia. It's funny that he's rage quitting, but I want him in the game to kill him.
I can sub. Yeah, it's so annoying because I was about to defend him as well.
Yeah, give it to midnight.
We're fighting a war.
Shut up,
We're
Tommy!
Okay,
Weevil,
sorry.
do you want Ethiopia sub, yes or no?
If you can get one in the next 5 minutes, go ahead. If it takes 10, then
Yeah,
no.
midnight.
You do the
Midnight.
I'm already here.
I have to leave. I need a sub.
Who are you?
America.
Yeah, there's 22 war score left to be spent in this war.
Like,
I could either do
Ethiopia or America.
America's more important. Pick America.
Wait, Ethiopia is
Weevil.
important though. Well, I want to kill it
Ethiopia is more important than America right now.
right
Did we
now.
just get
Yeah, the long one of the
person
game.
join the
No.
Lizard, what the fuck?
What did Lizard just do?
You just put my IP in public chat.
Oh,
Oh, it's
Yeah.
over.
Oh
It's
my
over
God.
for him. It's over for
If
him.
the game randomly goes down, then session end. I got DDoS.
Which chat did he post it in?
It got deleted right away, but it was in Arab Game General.
That should be bannable from the whole server. Let's get rid of him.
I'll ban him.
Why am I at war?
Yeah, alright, I talked to Reno about it, so... Lizard's gonna take a break from Oos Club for a little while.
It's taken me a long ass time to connect with him.
Yeah, same.
Same. It might be the DDoS.
Just looking for a host.
Oh.
Do you mean
No.
the DDoS?
is this DDoS?
No, we're connecting. We're connecting.
Did I just crash?
My game crashed. My game crashed.
Oh my god.
Dempsey.
Wait.
Serious? MC, talk to us.
No, I'm not. I'm okay. I'm in. Wait, I'm not in.
Oh, I got the DDoS.
My I'm in, and my FPS is up to 120.
Dempsey got DDoS. Dempsey got DDoS. He just did that.
I don't want to end the session because I feel like that results in like a chain of instability.
I can host it, but the problem is people know my IP.
Zombies IP is one of the most known IPs in the community.
Yeah, I think he'll know it regardless.
I've got it tattooed on the back of my hand.
on your nations. Let's hope I don't get fucking hit.
Since the host changed the rules to zombie rules.
Well, I'm not the GM. That's Weevil though.
Alright, we're back in the game. Who's playing any of these countries?
I am your mortal enemy now.
Change half
Get
like
ready to die.
What are you playing,
Is
Bolton?
anyone in the lobby? Is anyone in the
I'm
lobby?
Scandi.
No, please, no.
And good luck sea lining now.
Oh, no, wait.
Wait, who's on Scandi? What are you saying?
Bolton.
I am on Scandi.
No, it's
Oh,
fine.
it's a sub. I thought you were like accidental in the nation.
Why do I have so many armies in Spanish Africa? What the fuck am I doing?
So yeah, I'm following up to Ethiopia here. It's really taking the fun out of this Ethiopia war with Crafter not on it. I mean, seriously. I'm retreating from the southern Ethiopia battle. I'm losing that. I don't know if I should follow up on this. I'm not following up.
The one of mine's gone pretty well, so I'm gonna stick with it.
Yeah, you can win that one.
I just got DM'd by Oh my god. Okay, so I just got a Steam message from Lizard. Do you want me to read it out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dang it. Think what you want. You know people like Pierre, Spudgun, and Zombie pretending they give a fuck about DDoSing is the biggest joke ever. I provided empirical proof that dude hit multiple games and was completely unrepentant about it.
There's bad news, sorry. There's bad news. Arcadia landed behind us. Arcadia landed behind us. Watch out.
Blamed it on me while Shark ate his popcorn, and that dude's still in all the servers I was insta-banned from. I'm going to go spend my time doing more productive things, i.e. anything but engaging with math game low-functioning autists. Hopefully
Arcadia
I
landed behind us in Ethiopia.
Fucking Arab game out with me. Oh, and tell Spambot we never
Marksman.
posting again.
Marksman, what you send as answer?
What an
Achievement
interesting
unlocked.
figure.
Go outside.
You see what Arcadia fucking randomly landed there, and I'm killing him.
No commit. Yeah. Spuggun, you have an ironclad that can destroy the transports.
Where?
Marksman,
Where?
I fell infamy.
Off
Where?
Somalia.
Oh my god! Bolton heard that.
No, he didn't.
Bolton.
Did you hear that?
Someone else did.
It's the Arcadian guy. He can't do anything.
China, are you just taking Zetsu and LA?
Allah?
Yes, and the two states, the Iran ones.
Can you build steamer
What?
shipyards in many of my industrial provinces or something, please?
I'll build them in Venice.
And one more somewhere else. Just 2 factories will do. I think.
Spuggun, I don't have steamer tech.
I need marksmen for that sort of thing. Alright, I wiped the Arcadians.
Arcadia, bro, just BTF.
Co-op Arcadia. Get the fuck out of this war. Why are you in this?
Bolton, are you retarded or dead?
Both.
Are you gonna tell the man himself Bolton is retarded? Wow.
Which chat?
What the
fuck are you doing here? Calm down, retard!
Oh!
chat? Which chat?
Oh, alright.
Channel.
Oh, Arcadia has 30 more transports. What are they doing? They're there.
Look up, Spuggun, look up. They're coming down.
I'm waiting to kill them.
My ships are coming down.
Yeah, I'm here too. I've got my ironclad. Where does he
They
think he's
always
going? What is this guy? What is this guy doing? The ironclad should sink them.
The absolute state.
Not even our. Where's? Oh, I can't. Do they? I wonder if they can go through the Suez. I don't think they can.
They can.
Is there a Totalan cope happening right now?
So talent scope.
Yes.
The Scandinavians, they're coming down.
Don't worry, DM2s are coming down.
This kind of seems like a stalemate timer kind of thing.
I hit Arcadian transports off the coast of Pepper. Look at this guy. Wait, he landed his troops now though. Fuck.
Why is Arcadia in the war though?
They were gonna get there anyways. We just happened to kill some, so it was.
Who
good.
fucking knows? Honestly. Wait, he's attacking you. He stopped. We should attack him. Wait, 26th of January. I'm hitting him in Rabak. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, the casualties.
Oh, that's so good.
I got attacked by fucking Arcadians. Shit.
Do you guys need a John Cena anywhere?
It's so disappointing that this isn't Crafter. Some poor sub.
Doesn't feel the same, man.
Okay,
Oh, it's so good. You got attacked.
I know. I'm gonna
Alright,
retreat.
good.
Wait, can we follow up
Jack
even more?
White,
10th of February. We get there before him again. Let's hit that.
Yep.
What the fuck just happened?
Almighty.
Do you want me to explain now or after the session?
A lot of stuff happened.
After the session, probably.
So I'm guessing the game got DDoSed and you ended
Yes.
it, right?
We didn't
No,
end
we're
it.
still
Not
going.
ended. No, we're going.
Still going.
I made sure to keep it going because I don't want the instability caused by it.
We're going stronger than ever. Marksman, can you build steamer convoys in my nation in appropriate provinces?
Yes.
Although I will note, we have a new Japan and a new
Venice,
Ethiopia.
anything industrial. Can you actually build loads of good factories? Like, can you build military factories everywhere, please?
Surrenders?
Oh! Another separate fucking surrender. That's so stupid. Now we have to deal with the stupid stalemate again. I'm gonna take Ife.
22 war score available if you want to max it out.
We should max out on Ethiopia. That's all we can do.
Yeah, I don't think we're not going to sea lion Scandia as much as I'd like to.
We're never gonna surrender to Scandi. We're just gonna sit here until it stalemates.
Hey, can you hear me?
No.
Oh, hey, loco.
Hey, where's the host? I'm here. I'm ready to take the nation. Okay.
No, I got you some
Alright,
Burgundian shit, okay? But
What?
you just
We got you
lost
some
me.
Burgundian
We
shit
kicked
and
their
that's
fucking
some
ass,
Ethiopia.
alright? We kicked
What?
their ass.
What happened? Who played my nation first of all?
Me.
Zombie.
Who?
Zombie.
Zombie
Yeah.
free one. That's me.
You did a good job.
Yeah. Although the problem is because of the arena rules, you'll probably get stalemated for England because you don't have the navy. But you can definitely run over Burgundy and take Cartesian Himlo.
Oh my god, I'm a great power. I don't want that. Who am I spearing? They're still being built, right? No? Wait, yeah, they are. There's a decent amount.
That's all I really managed to get in before.
You built fucking the Aegean Islands? Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah, I should have gone for the bigger states first, but I didn't realize how tight.
I can add on Ethiopia now. What am I taking?
Actually, can somebody sphere me too?
Hey, I will. No. He was originally the Italian sphereling, alright?
Chinese industry.
Arcadia, get the fuck out.
Is Arcadia gonna try and sphere me to get me out of this one?
Listen, I'll just add it for you and we'll transfer the infamy in the save. It's not that big of a deal.
Please add Ife then. Can you add Senegal? My Senegal. That was mine. I'll take it back. I just got a Casus Belli.
Oh, I just got a free CP against Burgundy. I got a free CP.
He's
against Burgundy.
mobilized. Do you think you can beat him? Wait, Loco, this is going to be your war.
Yeah. What?
Well, the CP lasts for 4 years, so we got time.
Epic. Another victory.
Oh, you're back?
Yeah.
I just lost to China and Aryanam.
Wait, what if you joined this war to just
Yeah, dude. Like just to fucking take the Balticum. Plus you can
can't
help us
take
because
it.
you're
There's
the
no-
only.
There's no war score, but
I understand that, but I have no reason to attack him. Also, I just got attacked by China and Aryanam. That's more important.
I have 110 cruisers.
oh my god, join the fucking war!
There's no
There's
war
two
score though.
Americans.
What's the point?
Just to help your ally and then win the next war.
Well, you play Victoria 2 to play against people.
Listen, you can technically truce break on Burgundy even during this war. It'll be a 1v1. I don't even want to be in this war much longer. It's pointless now.
Spugin, let's just kill Batavia so we can't take our land.
Wait, Batavia? Oh, how do we kill him?
With our units, Ethiopia's a DMZ.
Oh, he can give us mill access. He must.
Yeah, Batavia's only got 61 brigades.
I will turn my troops around. Let's go kill him. Now listen. Do you want to risk a 1v1 right now?
His armies are all in the north, right? He doesn't think that I'm gonna do this.
Can you move an army into uncolonized near Liberia through Spain?
We can also go through Ethiopia. Through some of it. But look, I'll try.
They're jacking the war.
Who?
Americans? They just declared on Arcadia who's in a war. What are they fucking doing? Are you attacking him in Verdun?
No.
When you occupy French Comté and shit, just start the stalemate, take it on the Burgundy War.
Yeah, it's gonna be French Comté. I don't think I can add anything else.
Hey, Loco.
Yeah, what?
If you add Jamaica for me, I'll help you against Burgundy.
Who is you?
Spain.
Yeah, I'm at war with whom? I don't know. I can add Jamaica, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I can. Like I said,
You want
I
me to-
can add, like, just tell me, like, what is this?
Marksman, can I have money, please? Where the fuck is Weevil? We need Weevil in here. Are you stuck on that fucking island now? I don't think moving to those islands was good, Weevil. We could have crushed them. I had more troops coming from northern.
Well, I thought you were moving all your units to Liberia, like I asked. Batavia's done more in Europe than Marksman.
Who's subbing Marksman and who's subbing...
Ghana is on Spain.
Yeah, Ghana.
Spambot's on Aryanam. Oh. Yeah, Spambot, we need to sort out something over our region. I'll talk to you about it in game, alright?
Yeah, he actually told me about it.
I think we're basically just going to give it back to you because we can't split it.
I would like to congratulate Onions on killing Burgundy after all this time.
Onions? He didn't kill Burgundy, what?
Onions.
Onions actually
Onions is
died!
Onions go on Burgundy right now.
Onions is Burgundy, Loco.
Wait, Onions is Burgundy right now?
He's subbing. He's subbing Burgundy. He's subbing Burgundy.
Alright, listen. We're white peace in this war, yeah?
Yep.
Oh, Hungary's out of the war.
The Big Weevil walks again with all the colonies. Sierra Leone walks again, big.
China allied to Poland and Syria. I wonder what he's gonna do with that.
Weevil, I genuinely thought that he was agreeing to white peace the whole war, and not just me and you.
What made you think that?
He didn't specifically say it was just me, he just said, you know, white peace.
Well, when I told you, I said he was willing to white peace us, and I meant like just the two of
But
us.
if you
not
say
like
us...
it can mean both. Maybe I should have chose some better word choice.
Spambot, does Arabic have different words for us based on whether it's two people or multiple people?
Typically, Arabic words are either singular, a duo, or multiple people.
Yeah, exactly. So if we were in a language where we have the dual thing,
yeah,
I think I would have understood what Weevil meant, but he just said us.
Among us.
Let's say in Arabic, right, Spambot, you wanted to say, like you were just with one person, and you wanted to say us, as in two people. That's different from saying like 5 people, us, right?
Well, I mean, in my colloquial dialect,
What if you wanted to say among? What is among us in Arabic?
Yeah, what is it?
Oh, fuck off with your stupid question. I'm leaving this VC.
I wanted to know what Among Us was.
Damn it, Spambot.
I can tell you it, I know it in French.
What is it?
Parmi nous. So, what's the fucking plan? What are we... I'm gonna transfer you the colony. I'll transfer it from
You mean transfer from me?
Getting my army back to Europe is a pretty tedious operation right now.
Yeah, my transports died.
My mill access with Egypt is gone. I have no transports. I'm gonna exile out of Ethiopia.
Your ports are no longer trans. They're cis again.
I'm exiling from Ethiopia. There we go. Do units take attrition while exiled or not?
No.
No. Right, I'm gonna exile all the fucking way. I'm removing access from Spain and Aryanam. So, the European war that started in the last part is still going. although about half the people have separately pieced out of it, and a new war has started between the dual monarchy and Burgundy, which we'll see in the next part. This part saw the Great Invasion of Ethiopia, an invasion that many of you thought might end up in disaster turned out to be one of the most successful naval landings ever. The player rage quit, then they surrendered, and we secured all the goals we wanted off of Ethiopia, and throughout this, on paper their side had unquestionable naval supremacy. In a way, Scandinavia's failure to blockade the Mediterranean properly allowed us to invade Ethiopia. It was actually their fault, really. As for why the Ethiopia player quit, well, it was just petty, really. Big Weevil had his hosting powers and muted him over some stupid stuff. It might seem a bit biased because he was hungry, being at war with Ethiopia. It seemed like he quit in solidarity with Japan just to try and bring the whole game down. But nothing brought this game down. The absolute worst happening to this game couldn't bring it down. Big Weevil actually saw us through it very well as the temporary host. And Zombie Freak stepped in, put his IP address on the line for us all. So there have been 2 peace deals in this war so far. The first is against Burgundy. The peace deal was just devastating for Burgundy. The dual monarchy took 3 core regions off him and the Danubians took 2 regions, amounting to a population loss of about 2 million. Well, you've just seen that the original Bohemia player is coming back to substitute Burgundy. Do you think he can turn it around? And then the separate peace deal with Ethiopia, where Italy reclaims our 2 old colonies of Ife and Senegal. As for Hungary, arguably an even bigger success for them, they've taken new colonies off of Ethiopia down this West African coastline. Hungary's men survived the siege of Zanzibar and kept these colonies, and they've also kept Sierra Leone, which was one of Ethiopia's biggest goals in his campaign to take off of Hungary. Scandinavia, Arcadia, and we'll talk about Arcadia soon, and Batavia were more than capable of beating us after Ethiopia and Burgundy had separately surrendered, but they've chosen to go after the dual monarchy instead and separately peace out Italy and Hungary. This was because of my idea, which was the dual monarchy truce break on Burgundy. So in an indirect way, my idea for the dual monarchy has allowed Hungary and I to get out of the war and leave the dual monarchy alone. It throws the dual monarchy under the bus a little bit, but it's just such a good deal for Hungary and Italy, and there's not much we can do to help them anyway, since we're not in that separate war against Burgundy. It's going to get very complicated because the Danubians is still at war with Scandinavia, Arcadia and the original war, but we'll see that in the next part. The big bombshell that this war has revealed is that Arcadia has been an ally of Scandinavia all along. When Scandi abandoned Vinland, he actually did it to make the Belgian Confederacy his new candidate and support them and build them up instead. So Arcadia is now an ally of Scandinavia, it's official and it's out there. But now I need to explain why Arcadia didn't join this war immediately and his troops were just sitting there in Burgundy as Burgundy got steamrolled. The Danubian Confederation, being substituted by that new player, joined the North American War in the previous part on the side of Gran Colombia by accident. He gained a truce which ended in 1885 and then, as you saw, Arcadia joined the war at that point, sending some troops to die in Ethiopia immediately. Their side had an obvious rule lawyering claim to get rid of that truce that was made erroneously by the Danubians. I don't think it was an intentional truce block, but it is a rule break since you're not allowed to join wars just to get truces, which is all Danubians did there. I think it's pretty obvious that the amount of troops that Arcadia had in Europe were not enough to save Burgundy, but they might have held us off a little bit longer. As for the Chinese and Aryanam attack on Russia, they've taken 4 regions in total, 2 each from Russia. All 4 of them are in fact colonies as well. The ones that China took are very low in population and they're not cores of Russia. That's in stark contrast to the 2 that Aryanam took. They're mostly Russian cores. The total population that he took was 1.5 million people, including a lot of Russian accepted pops. Furthermore, this land is really indefensible. Aryanam has pushed way beyond his comfy mountain border in this region. In an example 1v1 scenario, Russia still has a 2 million pop advantage over Aryanam's 13 million. And he also has a Miltech advantage. The point is that Russia's really going to want this land back off of Aryanam and he's very capable of taking it, assuming a 1v1. That really depends on what China does. Will he want to keep conquering these low pop Russian lands, or will he want to go after Aryanam maybe? His lands in northern India have way more pops than anything Russia has in Central Asia right now. I think Aryanam has left himself a bit vulnerable. He's made himself a big enemy of Russia and he needs to keep up his diplomacy with China in case something bad happens there. At least the talk of China liberating all Polish-Lithuanian cores never came to much. There's actually so many contradicting statements by the players as to whether it was the substitute who came up with this plan or the original player, or who wanted it to happen or who didn't. But this Poland-Lithuania thing never came to anything. They got to a reasonable peace deal in the end anyway. Ironically, it was because the PLC player went to substitute Japan that China didn't want to release Poland from Russia anymore, because there wasn't a player on it. The real problems all came from the Japanese, Chinese, Zorao and Ethiopian war versus Spain and India. Now I don't want to rehash all the stupid arguments that caused this. In fact, the very first lines you can hear in this video are pretty much the reason this happened. I just want to clarify the rules. If China wanted to pull out of this war, as it seemed he did, although that's an extremely stupid and ridiculous thing to do, he could have separately surrendered even if he was the war leader. Ethiopia, Zorao, Japan wouldn't have lost anything. China can separate surrender. He'll have to stay in the war, although he will act as if he's not in the war. It was all a big misunderstanding, really. In fact, it was the worst possible argument to DDoS the game over, and then rage quit as Ethiopia over. It was all just a complete unstable mess. It was beautiful in a way, it was hilarious. The Japan player Lizard was banned and exiled from the community for a very long time, but then he did apologise to Dempsey, the Scandinavian player, and the temporary host of that session that we just saw. The apology was accepted, Dempsey forgave him, and they're even playing games now together again, and Dempsey has given Lizard the IP, and they've been connecting, and there's been nothing untoward happening there. I don't really know what to say about it now, because it's been many months since it actually happened, and they've reconciled, but now you're seeing it for the first time, and it's going to be raw for you. Anyway, I'm going to put up a full statement by Lizard, you can read it on the screen here. He has some valid grievances about his situation in the campaign, especially when you go back and remember the shadow funding incident, but what he actually did in response to it, I don't know. He is the only DDoSer in the Victoria 2 community who has admitted to it and apologised though. In any case, the result of the Indian War is that Spain just lost one colony in India. Spain was extremely fortunate here that the coalition against him in this war completely fell apart man for man. None of the players that declared that war saw it through to the end. They all dropped out, were substituted, or rage quit, or got banned. I don't even want to start investigating the sort of strings that Expert Marksman is pulling behind the scenes, or I might find myself with 2 bullets in the back of my head. His rule lawyering skills are known to match those of Big Weevil. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is the result of these 3 wars that were going on at the start of this video. Well, the European war is still kind of going on. One last thing I have to report on before we go is that there is an American war actually going on right now. It's Arcadia and Qingchu versus the other 3 nations to their south. America and the Incas have put aside their differences to help Gran Colombia. Arcadia's move of taking that region to cut off any support from the south hasn't really worked here, he didn't garrison it. Perhaps the troops he was going to use to garrison this strategically vital region in his part of the world, the Americas, were needed off in Africa and Europe. That was his choice. Anyway, we will see the result of this American war, but also the 2 complicated intertwined wars going on in Europe right now in the next part. Thank you very much for watching. Now my channel has just been granted the ability to use this feature known as Super Thanks. Now in case you don't know what this is, I've just spent a long time watching videos about it, reading all the terms and conditions, and I think I've wrapped my head around what this is, okay? Basically, you have your money, right? And according to this feature, you take that money, your money, and you give me that money. That's what the feature is. I think I understand it. So this is just a new way to support the channel, that's it. I'm just going to enable it and see what happens. I'll see what you do with it. But other than that, Patreon is still there. And of course, Twitch, Discord, all those things. And have a nice day.
That's all for today. Goodbye.